Sky, aka y'all already know who it is. Trigger Rank and the Trigger Man himself. Had to pop out the last live. Something happened with the stream and kept doing the circle motion. So boom, I'm back. I want you to like, subscribe, share, definitely notification bell. Want to donate to the channel, Cash App is in the description. If you'd like to follow me on any other platforms, go to the top of the description of my YouTube channel. With that being said, let's get this show on the Rizzo.
You are watching a master at work.
All right, y'all. So, about to go to another one. We had one rocking with Law and Crime talking about David, but we about to switch to something else. Give me a second. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Let's check out the sauce, celeb sauce. I might have had did this, I don't know, yesterday. Let's just see.
Are you studying for the ATITs exam?
I think I might have.
The anatomy and the physiology on these.
What was your biggest moment in 2025?
My biggest moment in 2025, check I received. I almost fell over. It's a big one, baby.
And will you get an Oscar now for The Reckoning in 2026?
An Oscar now?
Yeah.
Do they nominate black people? You mean the NAACP?
Hey yo, thanks for tuning into the song.
Alright, y'all check out the celeb sauce 2124, everything.
Source for
Yeah.
celebrity news, current events, pop culture, politics, gossip, and more.
All right, y'all, here's the tea. According to sources, after Super Bowl 60, Stephon Diggs is not getting the ring that he was looking for, and neither is Cardi B, because boy, did they get into it. All right, so apparently, what happened was this. After the game, Cardi B and Stephon Diggs ended up unfollowing each other on social media because during the game, Cardi became very upset about the fact
I'm just gonna say, this nigga got 50-11 baby mama. 50-11. The man got 50-11 baby mamas. Come on, man. Like, bro, cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. Yeah, cut it out, bro. Like, that's some weird activity, bro. Like, you think a man that got that many damn kids gonna really pay you that much attention? Stop it, man. Man got 7 baby mamas. Like, come on, bro. From London, what's up? What's up? All the way from London. I'm talking about Cheerio, my nigga. All the way from London. Everybody put their hands together for London in the house. The bridge ain't fought. Yeah, that nigga got 7 baby mamas, y'all. Like, that nigga got all kind of baby mamas. And they said that nigga like boys out here, bro. So I don't know what's going on with Buddy, bro. Like, this shit, it just get weirder and weirder by the day, bro.
One of Stephon Diggs' other baby mamas showed up to the game to support him. Essentially, he was allegedly over there like, I'm the MVP in your life, and none of these other bench warmers are supposed to be on the field. Now, the fact that Cardi got salty and all up in her feelings because...
I mean, but to me, I'm like, Cardi shouldn't be mad. Shit, they got the hell beat out them. They got the hell beat out them, bro. Okay. I don't know what these people be on, but hey, all right.
The other woman showed up to support Stephon, got on Stephon's nerves to the point where he was like, listen,
what's up?
And you're getting on my nerves because you knew before you got with me that I had other responsibilities, which led Stephon to allegedly send the following message to Cardi. And the message goes a little something like this. A message from Stephon to Cardi with love. So now I'm the villain because you couldn't handle reality? Let's talk about it. Everybody running to defend you like you was blindsided, Like you ain't know what you signed up for dealing with me, Stefan Diggs. You walked into a man's life that already had history, kids, responsibility, mothers of his children, but you thought your presence was supposed to erase all that. That's not how real life works. Yes, my child's mother was at the Super Bowl. Why? Because that's her child's father on the field. Because my mother invited her. Because families, real families, don't stop existing just because you're uncomfortable. You call it disrespect, I call it maturity. You man, I greeted her. What was I supposed to do? Ignore the mother of my child on the biggest night of my career to make you feel secure? That's not loyalty, that's insecurity. And let's address the newborn situation y'all keep screaming about. You knew I had responsibilities before you ever tried to make this fairy tale. You knew my life wasn't clean and packaged. But instead of accepting the reality of dating a man with a past, you wanted the title without the weight of that. Well, he told her. Like the very mature one in a relationship. However, there's a flip side. Because Stefan needs to understand that if Cardi B is his number one woman, then there's something called respect. And because of that, he should have told her in advance that the other woman was going to be at the game, even if his mother was the one that invited her. Because in reality, your woman should never ever be in a situation where she's blindsided by the other woman. And all it takes is a little conversation where you say, hey babe, mom invited so-and-so and so-and-so to the game, so I just wanted to give you a heads up. And the reason why you do that is because, one, you want your woman to feel comfortable, and two, sometimes mothers have a habit of doing things on purpose to upset the woman you're with because they want to give a leg up to the woman that they want you with. All right, so really quick, let's do a recap. We said that mature adults who are in a relationship usually have conversations about big events that include the exes and the children before the big event actually happens. With that being said, Stefan Diggs needs to understand that most women are mental.
Hey, what you trying to make it doing, bro? Somebody said they on a desert island. I mean, on an island. I'm an island boy. I want to go to the island. I'm an island boy. Just trying to make it. I don't know.
Equipped to deal with the responsibilities that a man brings into a relationship. However, they're not necessarily that equipped to deal with all of the responsibilities that that man creates during the relationship. Anyhow, where Cardi may be wrong is this. She needs to understand that that man's kids are his kids, and they have a right to see their father in the Super Bowl even more so than she does. So, if she got salty because his kids were at the game, she's absolutely wrong. Because real women who get with men who already have kids never try to isolate the man from his kids, but instead, they try to find ways to strengthen his relationship and bonds.
Yeah, because I mean, if he got 7 kids, that's a lot of strengthening she gonna have to help him do. Like, that's a lot of strengthening. Goddamn, 7 kids. He fucking everything moving.
With his children. Because unlike the Super Bowl, it's not a competition. And he should never feel like or be put in a position where he feels like he has to choose between seeing you.
What's up? All the way from Scotland. We got Scotland in the house. I'm talking about Scotland Rock. Not much as you think.
Or seeing his kids. And honestly, the same thing should work in reverse. For example, if Cardi's kids wanted to see their daddy Offset in a concert,
What up?
Offset's new woman and or Stefan Diggs should not have a problem with that. Listen, as far as I'm concerned, these two really need to sit down and have a very serious conversation. Because if this relationship continues on the trajectory that it's on, it's never gonna work. I mean, if he keeps going out and having kid after kid after kid while they're together, and she's totally insecure about him having kid after kid after kid while they're together, and she can't find a way to reconcile with all his baby mamas, relationship might need started because for this whole time it appears that Stefan Diggs has always been single while Cardi is over there in a committed relationship. But since we're on this topic, let's see what Joe Budden has to say about it.
He expressed to her he would like his child to come to the game. Right? Says that the child is coming to the game with his mother. Cool. Cardi says cool.
Sad. You're
All
sad.
allegedly.
You're a
All
sad
allegedly.
human being.
Before the game,
I wish your mama would have swallowed you, bro. You're a sad individual.
and the kid's mom calls and says, on second thought, I want to bring my child to the game. To which he now buys a separate ticket for her, so she's away from family and friends.
Okay.
So she gets there, immediately posts, I'm at the game. Now this shit is all over the so it gets a little tricky. On top of that, apparently his Stefan's best friend, which we'll leave names out of, is Offset's old mistress. Who she was pregnant by Offset. Allegedly. Yeah. This just sounds like
I ain't hit it pregnant.
y'all got the whole word.
Okay, so now Joe Budden has added a little bit more context to the situation, but it still doesn't change my mind. As soon as Stefan Diggs found out from the ex or the baby mama that she was coming to the game instead of his mother bringing a child, then all he had to do was let Cardi know what was going on as soon as he knew what was going on, so then you don't have any surprises. I mean, for real, communication is key, especially when you know darn well that you got.
I mean, I understand, but I just think Cardi B should have she should have kind of fell back with all that wilding out, stop talking to the man, all that. Like, get a man a chance. Like, damn, like, he might really want to be with you, but he got 7 baby mamas. He might just want to actually be with you. Like, get a man a fucking chance, bro. Like, god damn.
Mad drama in a relationship, and you also
What's up,
have
New
mad
Zealand?
love triangles.
We got New Zealand in the house. Put your hand together for New Zealand. Got New Zealand in the house. What's happening? All the way from New Zealand.
Going on. Listen, let me know down below. What do y'all think about Stefan Diggs writing Cardi B a letter in which he tells her that she's mad insecure, and that's a problem because he told her that he had responsibilities from the get-go. Alright, so after the game, but before they unfollowed each other, the last communication that we see between Cardi B and Stefan Diggs is her saying, "You're a disgrace to the game," and him replying by saying, "You're a disgrace to music." Now, since we
Damn.
discussed Cardi B and
Not a disgrace to music. Wow.
Stefan Diggs, who was supposed to be in a relationship, let's discuss a young man who wants to be in a relationship. So, this story came across my desk. I read it and I was like, oh my goodness, I have to share this with the people. Do me a favor and hit that like button, and if you're not subscribed
I love her motherfucking laugh, bro. She got the funniest laugh on YouTube, bro.
to the channel, why
For
don't
a
you go ahead and do
female.
that too? Alright, so this is what happened. A gentleman was on Tinder. He was swiping until he met a person that he was interested in. So they started talking for a while until they decided that it was finally time to meet up. So they planned a date, nothing big, just a quick movie at the AMC. But when he showed up and the person saw what he was wearing, the person ditched him with the quickness. So he has now jumped online to ask everybody on social media if his outfit was too much. Source: can you please show everybody what this man was wearing to the movies? And also, please, play that song that I created to accompany his outfit.
I don't think my outfit is too much. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm not doing too much, you
This
know?
nigga look sweet, bro. Like, he look like I don't know if he wanted to meet a woman or a man the way he talking.
We're going to the movies, so I gotta look great. Cause I'm rocking my fur. Yeah. You shoot my fur, I want my eyes and popcorn.
And just for full transparency, so I tell the story.
I want to sue my landlord, but I don't know where to start.
Hey,
What documents do I need to legally start a
goddamn
business?
celeb.
Tell the story
she
right,
fucking
and
with
nobody says, Source, you ain't tell the story right. Even though
Sounds
my
crazy,
song
bro.
referenced a female, he was not going out on a date with a woman. Now, along with the clip
Oh,
and
he
an
wasn't
explanation
going.
of what happened, my man wrote,
Oh, he wasn't. I guess what it's saying here, because I'm like, the nigga sounded like he was sweet.
right, even though my song referenced a female, he was not going out on a date with a woman.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
along with the
All
book
right.
and an
Niggas
explanation
sound
of
like
what
it was
happened,
sweet all
my man
like,
wrote,
damn,
yes,
like,
I wore my birthday outfit. I only wore it for my birthday photo shoot back in December, and I didn't want to waste a good outfit. It was 55 degrees outside, the perfect occasion to wear my fur outfit. I thought, why not? After that, he also said, so I wore this outfit.
This nigga got a beard with locks coming all the way down to here, bro. With everybody who talking about got a fruit basket in there. Big old fruit
Else has to
basket.
be studied because y'all don't mean it for real. That young man that got on here and shared with us that he got stood up on his first date because of what he decided to wear to the movies. The point is, that's how he chose to dress and express himself. And everyone has something to say about it, except the person that stood him up was wrong.
I ain't gonna lie, bro came out there like Teddy Ruxpin 3000. I was like, damn, bro. I am Teddy Ruxpin. Like the brother, like he had a space to put a tape in his chest and he gonna tell you a bedtime. That's how the nigga showed up. I'm like, damn, bro, he was like Teddy Ruxpin 3000, nigga.
Like, what are we, do y'all like individuality or not?
Okay, so here's my 24-hour reflections for the guy who had dressed up as Lucius Lyon to go on that movie to go see Zootopia 2 and got stood up. So boom. Like I said in my original video, you have to come across a person who will appreciate your style, your flyness for what it is and be able to match it. If not, to always encourage you to go above and beyond. So a perfect example of this, of a person now wants to change you and just basically adapting to you, is Ice-T and Coco. That lady been dressed like a floozy since I probably was 10 years old. And they've been together for the longest.
I don't think that's a good analogy, bro. Coco fine as hell, bro. I throw Coco head through a goddamn headboard. Nigga, you can't show up looking like Teddy Ruxpin. You ain't come show up looking like Coco. Stop it, nigga.
And they have a kid together. The kid looks just like Ice-T. But Ice-T never tried to change Coco, and vice versa. Coco has been dressing like...
Bro, Ice-T and Coco ain't got shit to do with this, bro. Like, you talking about a nigga that was pulled up on another nigga looking like Teddy Ruxpin, my nigga. Like, come on, bro. Like, this ain't that, bro. This is a heterosexual. Like,
a Playboy girl since we first known that lady. And that's a perfect example of
it's not
a person that can match you, match your flyness,
it's not
appreciate you for what you are, never try to change you, and ride out to the end. I'm just saying.
I mean, I feel I'm on the ride or shit, like, I mean, for me on the other side, like for me being with a chick, I do want to ride. I want somebody that can, we can go to the top together. You know what I'm saying? Cause shit, a nigga ain't gonna be doing YouTube forever, bro. I invested my time and blood, sweat, and tears in this shit, but this shit about to pay off, bro. Like this YouTube shit about to pay off, bro.
Look at the receipts.
Baby, you was going to the movies, not a screening for Coming to America. You look like Akeem's father. Messa! Bossa!
That nigga said that nigga look like King Jaffa. That nigga look like King Jaffa looking ass nigga. That nigga said that nigga was like, where is my son? He said he's at work. My son works? My motherfucking son got a job, nigga. This nigga the prince, nigga. He ain't supposed to be working for no motherfucking body.
From the day you arrived on the planet and taken stepped into the sun. Bark like a dog.
He trying to be funny and shit. That shit ain't even really funny, bro. What the fuck he talking about? That shit ain't funny like that, bro. Like,
Does not want to marry that woman. She said no. And you were missing was that. And when those pants was running up on you, it just showed that it didn't fit you correctly. Like, I get it, you wanted to look cute, but bitch, a t-shirt and a motherfucking...
A nigga telling another nigga that I get it, you wanted to look cute is nasty work. And Saul, I love you, Saul, but you can't do this over again.
Like, you could have rocked the jacket. I didn't see nothing wrong with the jacket, but the suit underneath, like, okay,
This nigga sound like he a Jamaican punk. Or West Indian or something, bro. Like, what is going on in that video, bro? Like, Sauce, I love you, Sauce, but we can't do this one again.
Yes. Appearance clear.
Okay, we got a real female
right?
talking now.
But it shouldn't be the final conclusion. And if you look at that gentleman's page, that is how he always dresses. This is who he is. I'm sure that person saw that and knows that's how he is. The wild part is, are you attentive? Are you honest? Do you have a job? Are you funny? Do we have a good conversation? What are your morals and values? Those are the things I'm more worried about. The outfit we can work on later, but are you going to treat me good? Are you going to respect me? Are you not going to cheat on me? All those other things should come first. Look, baby, okay? Baby, don't let anybody dim your light, okay? What just happened? That saved you, okay? That saved you. Don't let anyone dim your lights.
I can feel that.
So what? He dressed like that to go to the movies. I saw his post. He said he dressed like that to go on a date with somebody to the movies. I really don't see nothing wrong with it because you don't have to be in the box with everybody else and dress like everybody else and do what everybody else do.
So that's, I ain't gonna lie, that's how I am, y'all. Like, I really, like, I dress how I want to dress. People be like, oh, you think you young and all this stuff. Man, fuck all this shit. I'm put on whatever the fuck I want to put on, bro. Like, you ain't bought the shit. Like, what, you gonna buy some clothes in my wardrobe? So, sit your crunchy ass looking like crunchy looking ass down.
You feel like put it on a 3-piece, I don't know how many piece suit it was, and your floor length.
That nigga had a 6-piece suit. 6 pieces on. Damn.
Fur coat, do it. He looked nice, it fit, he was clean. I'm pretty sure he smelled good. And the date left him because they said he was doing too much. You're doing just enough. I would have left if your pants was hanging off your behind and I saw your dirty bras. Or they was skin tight jeans. Like, come on, people. That's my type of carrying on. Because let somebody roll up on me and have that on at the movies with me. If they don't tell me about it first, I'm going to be mad.
That nigga had looked like Frank Lucas and goddamn American Gangster. When Frank Lucas had the motherfucking hat on, the fur hat, he looked like Frank Lucas and American Gangster.
Because we could have matched. I could have pulled out my ball gown and went and got something very fancy.
Listen, let me know down below. What do you think about this man's outfit? Was it appropriate for a first date at the AMC, or was your man doing way too...
Hey, man, y'all check out my girl Celeb Sauce, man. We about to flip this thing. We about to freestyle on some more stuffy stuff. Okay, we got Trap Moron Boy backdoor. It said Pam Bondi backdoor the ex-teen victims. Wow. Yeah, I gotta watch that one. We've been up on the Epstein stuff for maybe the last 4-5 days, but we've been updating. So we about to go to Trap More Raw's channel, orientated by Trap Low Ross. Y'all go check out my Trap More Raw's. One of our people from the UK.
Tired of platforms that keep asking for money just to chat? We're changing the game. Match and message free.
Trapmore gang, we have just seen the US Attorney General Pam Bondi
do one of the wildest appearances in Congress, okay, the oversight hearing. It is absolutely insane. She testified in this, it was like a 5-hour just public humiliation ritual, okay? And maybe she likes that because that's what they be doing over on that island. Maybe that's what she's into. But basically, okay, they dragged her out to answer questions about the Epstein files, and she literally just deflected every which direction. It was actual insanity. People are actually losing faith in the government, and they're losing faith.
See, like, that's why I think Trump didn't want that shit to come out. Because I think Trump knew, like, man, this shit gonna fuck everything up. If this shit come out and hit the fan, it's gonna fuck everything up. And that's what happened. Bro, you got your beloved people, Bill Gates. Come on, bro. Everybody and their mama got an Xbox in their house. Except for me. I don't deal with Xbox and shit like that. But yeah, I'm a Sony man, but yeah, just to be real with you, bro, like Trump was like, man, this shit don't need to come out, cause when the shit hit the fan, bro, it ain't gonna be cute. And that's exactly what happened, bro. It wasn't cute for nobody. Jay-Z Jay-Z caught her straight. Shit, Pusha T caught her motherfucking straight. Like, what?
Humanity by seeing so much just like pure evil, transparent deflection. Okay, we can see what's going on. We're not dumb. We're not children. Okay, we're not that stupid that we can just you can just ignore the question you're being asked and start talking about the S&P 500 and how great Donald Trump is. Like, we're not that dumb. But I'm going to break down this video. It's 4.5 hours. Okay, I'm going to do a few videos. I'm going to dig in. I'm going to find really interesting nuggets in this video. I'm going to make
Hey, y'all, it's only like a 12-minute video. We ain't going to be here 4.5 hours listening to no goddamn Pam Bondi lie to us. I can't listen to lies for 12 hours. I think that's why I ain't fuck with my last girl. I can't listen to lies for 12 hours.
All smaller videos basically breaking down the nonsense that was talked in here. And the first one that I want to do for you guys today is possibly the darkest element of this whole thing. Because really, Pam Bondi, she backdoored and lined up the actual victims of Jeffrey Epstein in the most despicable way. They redacted and protected the perpetrators of these crimes against children, and then they backdoored, lined up, and leaked the information of the victims who didn't want their names to be out there and were supposed to be redacted. You accidentally wound up redacting the perpetrators and lining up and backdooring and leaking the names of the victims. It beggars belief. And during
this nasty work, bro. If you protected the people that hurt these little children on this motherfucking island, and you release the names of the kids that got hurt on that island, it's a special place. It's a special place for your ass. Like you gonna get there. It's gonna heat up for you. NBA Jams, he's heating up. He's heating up. If he hit about 2 shots, they say he's heating up.
This hearing, it was revealed in several embarrassing moments just how dirty she had done the victims of Jeffrey Epstein. Because right at the start, right, it was revealed that Pam Bondi's Department of Justice had not met with any of the victims during the investigation, and she refused to apologize for them.
How you don't meet with none of the victims of a case that is one of the biggest cases in American history, dealing with things that are not supposed to be done with grown men and children? Like, how you don't meet with any other? You're over the Department of Justice. Like, bro, help me make this shit. You can't make none of this shit up, bro. Like, this shit is really real. Like, this shit really the real deal Holyfield. Like,
not redacting their names and leaking all of their names. And it was said that apparently some of the Jeffrey Epstein victims, their families, their people, nobody knew. They'd kept this inside. They had kept it between themselves, the disgusting individuals that committed these crimes on them, and the authorities And now they're saying my name got leaked. Now my family are asking me, yo, you really got trafficked by Epstein? It is despicable. So let's just get into this and I'll break you down basically all the ways that Pam Bondi has actually backdoored the victims. It's insanity.
Your department released their names. Survivors are now telling us that their families are finding out for the first time that they were trafficked by Epstein. In their words, quote, "This release does not provide closure. It feels like a deliberate attempt to intimidate survivors, punish."
It's like you ripping the wound already open again. Maybe the people who were involved, the victims, they didn't want that. They didn't want their names to be in this file, but they actually wanted to, let people know that, I was underage, this happened to me, blah, 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 but don't put my name out. That shit, like, bro, if you watch Law and Crime or SVU, not Law and Crime. If you ask special victim units, that's one of the main things they do. They hide the identity of the victim.
Came forward and reinforced the same culture of secrecy that allowed Epstein's crimes to continue for decades.
All I'm saying, it couldn't have been now one of my daughters, but I would, hey, bro, they wouldn't have had, they would have had hey, all I'm gonna say was into my China nut, they would have had a lot of closed caskets. All jokes aside, they would have had a whole bunch of closed caskets.
The survivors in the room. If you are willing, please stand.
Jesus Film Project app is like having an entire library of video tools in your pocket. There are all.
Jesus Film, I got.
And if you are willing, please raise your hands if you have still not been able to meet with this Department of Justice. Please know for the record that every single survivor has raised their hand.
Damn.
Every one of them raised their hand. They said they're looking into this thing. I haven't.
So ain't now one of, man, come on, bro. Like, see, now this shit just getting spooky. This shit getting real spooky. It's getting to a point where it's just like, bro, like, I mean, my G, like, what you, man, hold on. Hey, what you got going on, broski? What you got going on, big dog? Yeah. Damn. Hold the fuck up. Yeah, what you got going on, bro? Like, man, hold on now. Hold the fuck up. What's going on here? Yeah, that's some goofy shit. Yeah, that right there, bro, that's going
any of the victims. Ignore them, deflect them. It's insane.
Attorney General Bondi, you apologize to the survivors in your opening statement for what they went through at the hands of Jeffrey Epstein. Will you turn to them now and apologize for what your Department of Justice has put them through with the absolutely unacceptable release of the Epstein files and their information?
Congresswoman, you sat before Merrick Garland sat in this chair twice.
Attorney General Bondi.
Insane, right? Insane that she would just completely deflect and talk about something completely different. Every time they ask her something, she just talks about something completely different. This is mind games, it's gaslighting, it's manipulation, this is toxic.
Yeah.
But this administration can't protect her forever. And they're saying that she might well have lied under oath.
So if she lied under oath, she might be in a little bit of trouble. She might be a little bit of trouble. My bad, y'all. I'm sitting here talking. I didn't see that the video went off. But yeah, if the Democrats mess around and if the Democrats mess around and get back in the full swing and they run the state, I mean, they run the House, they run the Senate, and they got a Democratic president, somebody going to jail. Somebody going to jail. don't give a damn what y'all talking about. Somebody had going to jail. Cause you lied on the oath. Like bro, you can't do that shit. Shit. Clinton goddamn slipped through the crack. That nigga, Clinton, they subpoenaed him to come. That motherfucker told I ain't coming no goddamn well. And I said, man, sit your ass down. I'm not coming out there with that. Yeah, this right here is some other shit right here, bro.
I'm going to finish my answer. No, I'm going to reclaim my time because I asked you a specific question that I would like you to answer, which is, will you turn to the survivors? This is not about anybody that came before you. It is about you taking responsibility for your Department of Justice and the harm that it has done to the survivors who are standing right behind you and are waiting for you to turn to them and apologize for what your Department of Justice is.
Members get to ask the questions, the witness get to answer in the way they want to answer them.
That's not accurate, Mr. Chairman.
Because she doesn't like the answer. So,
Mr. Chairman,
why?
I have asked.
Didn't she ask Merrick Garland this?
I'm reclaiming.
Why didn't you ask somebody?
Yeah, this shit right here crazy, bro. Like, this right here is crazy because it's like, how the fuck you the head of the Department of Justice and haven't met with any other people that was victims of Epstein? Like, bro, like, so what do you, like, bro, when you get up there, I'm looking at you like,
what? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Cause you can't know what you're talking about if you ain't never met with none of the victims. That shit don't even sound right, bro. That sound like some goofy shit.
It's a mind games. It's Jedi mind tricks.
Jedi mind tricks. That's exactly what it is. I've been saying that shit.
It is actually making you lose faith in humanity.
I will continue my time.
I'm not
going to get in the gutter for her theatrics.
The time belongs to the gentlelady. The gentlelady has 17 seconds.
Too late.
You're not going to answer this question, so let me just.
Chairman, I'll direct it.
What a massive.
No, I'm answering a question.
Will you restore her time? The witness is interrupted.
In the gutter with this woman.
The
She's
time.
doing theatrics.
Let me have my.
The gentlelady from Washington controls the time. The gentlelady has 17 seconds. You can proceed with your final 17 seconds.
What a massive cover-up this has been and continues to be. Donald Trump made the release of the Epstein files the center of his political campaign because he thought it would benefit him. Then you got into office, Attorney General, claimed to have a client list, only to say that there was no list. Your deputy, Todd Blanche,
they fighting, y'all. They fighting. They fighting, my niggas.
To a minimum security prison, and now you continue the cover-up. And I wish that you would turn around to the survivors who are standing right behind you.
I can't tell if she's black. If she got a good tan. She look like she got a good tan. She look like a white lady with a good tan.
Is the
And what you have done.
Time is the
I yield back.
The gentlelady. You have no time to yield back.
Yeah,
We appreciate the thought. And I would argue the central issue in the last election, the presidential election, was securing the border. The gentleman.
Being able to build anything.
Man, they trying to switch that shit out, like talking about the border and all this other bullshit.
Crazy. Okay, now the questioning later on would take an even darker tone when another representative asked if the Department of Justice had basically provided these details of the victims on purpose to actually intimidate the survivors. And to be honest,
that would have sounded like.
It's hard to believe, but maybe that's what's going on. Maybe they actually leaked their information to intimidate them because they're protecting the powerful men on the list and they want to intimidate and scare the people that were the victims. It is so dark that this is the state of the world. It just makes you never want to.
Let me ask you this, man. We have the
one key thing I want to say to my viewers, man. Watch your children. I don't care if it's family members. Make sure you know and protecting your kids at all costs. You can see what's going on at all times. For real. Even if we got to put a camera in the bathroom, hey, we got to figure out what's going on with our children out here, y'all.
being victim survivors here today. Representative Jayapal asked a simple question. If you would be so kind
and honorable as to turn around and face them and apologize to them for outing them. I mean, how many lives have been derailed because your department was either sloppy and incompetent or willfully trying to intimidate and punish these ladies coming forward?
The time of the gentleman has expired. The gentleman yields back. The chair now recognizes the gentleman from Wisconsin for 5 minutes.
Attorney General Bond. See, she didn't get a chance to respond to that, but they're making it very clear. Okay, they're making it very clear. It seems like you guys put that information out there on purpose. So in her opening statement, she said some wild stuff, all right, and basically just capped to high heavens about how, you know, it was an accident, and if we did accidentally leak their names, we took them down afterwards. So it was all good.
It's already done now. The name, as soon as them files came out, people was screenshotting and everything on files. So like, you can't say as the leader of the DOJ, you cannot pull that bullshit talking about it. We redacted them, man. No, it don't work like that.
Put the toothpaste back into the tube, man. It's not possible. But she was bold, and I can't lie. I'm so disgusted by what I'm seeing, but at the same time, part of me almost like, in a very toxic, messed up way, almost respects just the absolute barefaced gall of this person to be able to just hop out there and defend the indefensible. It actually takes guts, like not good guts, but it takes guts to be able to get up there in front of all these people and the whole world is watching and everybody's.
I call that gutless. Like you don't have a heart. For you to let these little girls' names out to the public, and they might be grown now and all this shit happening. They might have families, married, got a big career going on, and their names are dropped in the Epstein file, bro. That shit ain't cool, bro.
For blood for the Epstein files, and to say some of this stuff is crazy.
To address the Epstein files, more than 500 attorneys and reviewers spent thousands of hours painstakingly reviewing millions of pages to comply with Congress's law. We've released more than 3 million pages, including 180,000 images.
Okay, so check it. You release 3 million, but it's 3 million files that wasn't released. I don't know if y'all know that. Altogether, it was like 6 million, not files, but 6 million pages. 3 million were totally redacted. 3 million actually made it, to do what they do, man.
All to the public, while doing our very best in the time frame allotted by the legislation to protect victims. And if you brought us a victim's name that was inadvertent.
All I know, like I keep telling y'all, but my turn, hey, bro, it wouldn't have been no Epstein file. All I heard was y'all would see my ass on the news.
Released, we immediately redacted it.
So we leaked all the names, and if you let us know that we accidentally, inadvertently, released names, we took them down after that. Okay.
All members of Congress, as you know, are invited to visit DOJ to see for yourselves. I want to take a moment to acknowledge the Epstein survivors who are here today. I'm a career prosecutor, and despite what the ranking member said, I have spent my entire career fighting for victims, and I will continue to do so. I am deeply sorry for what...
So why, if you fighting for them dearly, why do you even have to speak the words, I'm sorry? Like, these are innocent people that are victims. You shouldn't have to say, I'm sorry. Like, we gotta run that goofy ass shit back. Run that goofy shit back.
I'm a career prosecutor, and despite what the ranking member said, I have spent my entire career fighting for victims,
man,
and I will continue to do so.
Come on.
I am deeply sorry for what any victim has been through, especially as a result of that monster. If you have any information...
She ain't even say those monsters. She said that monster. That's how you know there's some Jedi mind trick bullshit, bro. Like, right, it wasn't just Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell on that motherfucking island. Ghislaine is in jail. Epstein is allegedly dead. Bro, come on, man. Ain't nobody else was there, so they was messing with 3,000 pages of people.
To share with law enforcement about anyone who has hurt you or abused you. The FBI is waiting to hear from you.
I'm about sick of this.
I want you to know that any accusations of criminal
no
wrongdoing
more of that shit
will be
right
taken seriously and investigated. The Department of Justice is committed to holding criminals accountable to the fullest extent of the law.
It's bold, it's bold to hop out and say stuff like this with everything that's going on. It's just like, bro, you a bold kid. Like, you got some stones on you.
2025, the FBI arrested over 1,700 child predators, a 10% increase from 2024. We also located 2,700 victims of child exploitation and shut down 3.8 million dark web pedophile accounts. 3.8 million. So please, if you have information.
So where their
to
names
share,
at? Why we ain't heard nothing about them getting locked up? You said you locked up 3 million such and such PDFers. Where they at? I ain't seen no news on it. Y'all ain't put it on the news. I ain't seen no Fox. I ain't seen it on nowhere. I ain't even seen no YouTube video about that. Come on, man.
that needs to be investigated, contact the FBI. Today,
If you had information about this Epstein stuff, would you contact the FBI? Like, keep it real.
People not gonna do it now. They're gonna be like, hell no, you gonna put my name out there. Like, it might be somebody right now, female or let's, God forbid, it's a male. They might have a big, they might be high up in the company or something right now. But they fought through being on the island and made themselves a better person and fought and got yourself together in life. Shit might get fucked up if your name come up in this thing, bro. Like, even if you a victim, bro, it's like people gonna look at you different.
Would you contact the FBI? Would you tap in? Would you feel like they're gonna
I'm gonna tell you how we're about to do next. We're about to do self-talk. Keon White might have to. They might have the FBI on baby ass. Let's see though, y'all. Hold on.
like deal with you right? I have got some interesting information in my document here. I think I'm going to make a different video because I've got a bunch of examples of Epstein victims that died very suspiciously. I've got a lot of examples of people tied to Epstein that got their names brought up and then suddenly got wiped off the map. But I think it'll be good.
Damn. It's like everybody that got something to do with this, they either passed away or in jail. And the only person in jail is Ghislaine Maxwell. That's it. Everybody else, Jeffrey Epstein, he gone.
To break that down in another video. So that was just a quick update on this Pam Bondi situation.
Hey, y'all check out Chapman Ross. We're going to self-talk right now, talking about NFL. Keon White responds to police naming Lil Baby. So let's see what they talking about.
Completing 3 surveys
they say
a
his
day
surgery
can
was
earn you up to $40 per month. With Survey Junkie, you can take
$40.
Man. So we gotta talk about this Keon White and Lil Baby situation, man. Let's check out this news report right here.
Gotta check out Self-Talk. This is his channel we're reacting to. Talking about Keon White and Lil Baby.
Area Live Center this morning, 49ers defensive lineman Keon White here was shot after the Super Bowl at a post-Super Bowl event. And if this name sounds familiar to you, that's because he is a Garner native and went to Garner High School. Authorities say that he was hosting an event at a nightclub after the Super Bowl where he was shot in the ankle following some type of altercation there in San Francisco. The 49ers releasing a statement saying that Keon White was a victim of a shooting and sustained a bullet wound to his ankle this morning in San Francisco. He's currently undergoing surgery at a local hospital. Of course, this is a story that we will continue to follow here in the live.
The 49ers, one of their players shot.
I hope, just getting shot, period, as a sports player, that, it could be debilitating. It could be something that could affect your career for the rest of your life. Like, and if that's your main source of income and you get shot, Baby might have to pay out some money, bro.
This morning in San Francisco. The team says defensive end Keon White was shot.
Y'all young guys out here with the street security, leave that street security alone. Get you some ex-military, ex-police officers, or police officers that's just not working. Get you some police officers. So if anything go down, you got the law with you, bro. And I'm not trying to say be no snitch and all this and that, but one thing I will say, bro, I would rather have ex-police officers, ex-military with me than to have some street motherfuckers and they fuck up everything because they don't know how to move. I need somebody that know how to move like the military if you're moving with me and you my security.
In the ankle. Good evening. I'm Connie Wong.
And I'm Mike Meeback. San Francisco police confirming they did respond to a report of shots fired on Mission right near South Van Ness. 4 o'clock this morning. Police did not identify White as the victim, but the team has since confirmed he was shot.
Police described his injury as non-life-threatening. According to police, officers responded to reports of a shooting following an argument that started inside of a business. No arrests have been made. A suspect has not been identified. I spoke with Dr.
Details in the shooting that hurt 49ers defensive end Keon White. It happened early yesterday morning at a nightclub in San Francisco's Mission District. Our partners at SF Standard report White was hosting a Super Bowl party at Delia Lounge on Mission Street. At some point, White got into an argument involving rapper Lil Baby. That's when White was shot in the ankle. Nearby residents say they were woken up by police activity.
Window's like right by my bed, and so I saw lights, and I think that's why I woke up at first. I think I kind of knew that it wasn't like the most safe place, but honestly, I mean, like, it kind of seems par for the course. Like, I'm not like entirely like, how could this happen here?
No arrests have been made. Our sister network ESPN reports White had surgery yesterday and it was a success.
After being shot early this morning in San Francisco. This is now the second Niners player shot in the city in the past 2 years.
Law enforcement analyst Michael Leninger says investigators will now comb through witnesses and any video in the venue or area.
I assure you that at least one individual there knows who the shooter is, and I'm relatively certain at this point that San Francisco PD knows who that shooter is as well.
That's the news. I don't know if y'all know, Keon White ain't speaking up on it. He's not. He's not speaking on the shooting. So at this point, the people who was actually there that seen it, I'm sure they're gonna be saying something. They're gonna be saying something, and it's gonna be something, just ain't right. That's how it's gonna be for Baby. Something ain't right, big dog.
Report that they put out about Keon White and the Lil Baby situation, man. So I want to show you guys an article that the Rolling Stone had put out because they got his response and stuff like that. So as you can see, Rolling Stone, they wrote about it. They said, NFL player Keon White, a defensive lineman for the San Francisco 49ers, is recovering from surgery after he was shot in the ankle at a private party hosted at the San Francisco nightclub. Thank you to everyone who has reached out with their prayers and concerns on my behalf. White wrote on Instagram, I've undergone successful surgery. According to the FN Standard, a witness report having witnessed White engaged in a verbal altercation with Lil Baby before he was shot. The rapper was in town for an appearance at the Super Bowl event at the Grand nightclub, and White was hosting a private event. It is currently unclear who shot White. Officers arrived on the scene and located a victim suffering from an apparent gunshot wound. Officers rendered aid and requested paramedics to the scene. The victim was transported to a local hospital for non-life